dead hungry, or dead on arrival. I also get to the bottom of Burgergate once and for all and tell you who's got the ultimate burger between Apple or Android. Keep watching a review of Dead Hungry on the PSVR. He's on Dad's Play, Let's Play.
Dead Hungry is a new PSVR game developed by Q Games. I have to admit, when I first heard about this game and watched the trailer for it, I wasn't impressed and I almost gave this game a miss. But with the launch discount, I decided to give this game a go, and I have to say I'm really glad that I did. On the surface, Dead Hungry looks like a mobile-inspired game with a level-based game structure and a similar environment as seen in a few mobile food store-based games. But don't let this premise stop you from giving this game a go. Even though watching a video of this game looked like someone is playing a mobile game, the added VR perspective really make this a whole different experience.
Gameplay.
The premise of the game is simple. Zombies are around and you own a food truck. If you can satisfy the hunger of the zombies with your hefty, juicy burgers, you can magically turn the zombies back into the human form. And that's basically the whole game. But unlike most mobile cooking games, you don't have to follow a specific order or recipe. You just need to serve them food, cooked food preferably. But obviously, the better, the bigger the burger is, the more damages, or in this case, more satisfying it is for the zombies. So the main focus of the game is basically time and resource management. Working out what to cook on the grill, in the oven and the fryer, and then making sure to pick them up before they're burned into ash. And deciding how much you want to pack into each burger so that it's just enough to convert the zombies without wasting too much ingredients. Over the course of the game levels, you will encounter a range of different zombies with varying speed and hunger to satisfy. And the action does get quite frantic as you are basically throwing anything at zombies just to buy you that little bit more time so that your patties and cheese and pizza with cheese and shrimp burger can be assembled. And when you do get that burger assembled and chuck it out to the zombies, it is actually quite a satisfying feeling.
Graphics.
The graphics in Dead Hungry looks pretty bad on a standard video, but however in VR, all the close-up graphics of the food truck and food items are actually very, very detailed and very good. I was pleasantly surprised by the quality of the graphics when the game first started. Everything are nice and sharp and look extremely realistic. However, I can't say the same for the zombies. There are something a little bit off with the textures and they're just a bit too shiny and doesn't look that realistic, at least as compared to what I expect a zombie to look like. However, once the game ramps up and things start to become hectic, the graphics really doesn't really matter as you're too busy trying to fend them off rather than staring at the scenery.
Sound.
The sound is a bit of a mixed bag. The background music is some heavy thrash metal soundtrack which is supposed to fit the stereotype 80s zombie vibe. But I would appreciate a little variety in the 3 cassette tapes that is on offer, so to mix the mood up a bit. I think it would actually be quite interesting to put a classical soundtrack while cooking and feeding the zombies, but I guess that might just be me. All the zombie screams and moan are quite generic and all the cooking sound effects does the trick, but it's nothing to get excited about. Overall, the sound and music supplement the game okay, but no more, no less.
Immersion.
Dead Hungry feels good on the PSVR. The graphics are crisp and sharp and you get a good sense of the environment in VR. All the spacing in the food truck seems accurate and the move controls are tight and responsive. Even though you can play the game sitting down, your character in the game is actually standing up. So if you're sitting down, it does make things a little difficult when trying to access the oven to heat up the pizza as it is located below the counter. Since there is no first-person movement in this game, motion sickness is not a factor when playing Dead Hungry, which makes this game accessible to everyone even those that are sensitive to VR sickness.
The best thing.
This may not sound like much, but it's a lot of fun trying to make the most ridiculous burger with everything but the kitchen sink. Actually, I'll put the kitchen sink in if it lets me. And it's just as satisfying feeding your creation to zombie and then finding out the name of the burger at the completion screen. You unlock new items after each level and it's fun to incorporate this item into your next burger and see what new exciting burger you can create.
The worst thing.
As good as the gameplay is, Dead Hungry gets a little bit samey after a while. It can definitely do with more variety, whether in the form of changing the food truck environment or offer up different type of food and cooking methods, or maybe time trials or change the game mechanics that require you to match a correct burger that the zombie wanted. I'm hoping that the developers Q Games will reward their customers with a few additions to the core gameplay and maybe in the future some DLC which will take this game to another level.
Yay or nay?
I have to admit I'm having a lot of silly fun playing Dead Hungry, and the easy control and pick up and play nature of the game make this game a hit for playing with friends or showing off your PSVR. If you only like long and involved mission style game, then obviously Dead Hungry is definitely not for you. At the same time, don't just look at the game video graphics and be put off by its presentation. Sure, it does look like a typical free-to-play mobile game, but by the simple fact that this is a VR game with full move control changes the experience totally. It does have issues with longevity as the game progression is quite limited, but at the same time the game does give you some frantic moments and a serious arm workout as you try to deal with feeding the multiple zombies trying to eat your brains. For me, I think the game is definitely worth the $30 Australian, but if you get in quick now, there is an introductory 25% off, which make it even better value. Oh, and for those of you who are interested in finding out whether the Apple Burger emoji or the Android Burger emoji is worth more in Dead Hungry, well, here it is. The Android Burger with the cheese on the bottom is worth $90, while the Apple Burger emoji with the cheese on the top of the patty will earn you $103. So I hope this clears this up once and for all. The Apple Burger emoji wins. I mean, everybody knows that the cheese will always go on top of the patty. Hope you all enjoy our review of Dead Hungry on the PSVR, and please subscribe to our channel on Overexpose 360. And until next time, it's Warren here from Overexpose 360 on Dad's Play, Let's Play.
Girls, they wanna have fun. Thanks.